Oh, hey, I'm just checking out a picture of my dog. Just came from the groomer. So I got a question. Do I have a big dog, a medium dog, or a small dog? So ask yourself, what do I know about Chris? I think he's got a, what do you think? I'm gonna disclose the kind of monster dog I have. Boom! Her name is Belle. She's a little mini dachshund, long-haired. I love her. She hates coming back from the groomer. And let me tell you, this section right here that we're doing is pet safety during the winter time, because I know there's some things that people should do, but they don't. And on the downside, we see the aftermath of dogs that people should love that are not loved, or people that forget about what should happen and what they should do when the cold winter comes and we're sub-zero and the wind chill is whipping. So I'm using this section to really highlight my dog and to say that every dog deserves love. Every animal deserves love. I love my dog. I even have a cat. Now, people can't even believe that, but it's a rescue cat. Kind of like a daughter from a rescue cat. Her name is Kobe. But I wanted you to know this because I want you to send the message to other people and make people aware of winter safety for your animals. So I always say, number one, go back to the basics: food, shelter, and water. Food, making sure your pet is fed every day, especially on the outside. Because you may think you fill up the bowl, but what if another animal comes and eats it because it doesn't have food to eat, and now your dog or your cat, whatever it is, doesn't have food for a long time? Always feed your animals every single day. Make sure they have good food. Food, shelter. There's some people that have their animals on the outside, some people on the inside, but on the outside especially, you have to make sure your animals are blocked from the wind, that there's not a frozen ground underneath them. If they're on cement or something, put a blanket, put a rug, put straw or something. I mean, think about how you want to sleep if you had to sleep outside. Have something that's a barrier between their tiny paws and actual ground coldness. So the shelter, block them from the wind, make sure there's something on the ground, make sure they're not in a position where they can choke themselves out if they're have a chain on them, that other people or other things can't hurt them. Make sure they have food, and then water. Clearly, you know, water can freeze, so you may have to fill your dog's water bowl or your cat's water bowl on a regular basis because it freezes. But they should always have water. Remember, their needs don't go away because of the winter time. And the other thing I want to add is these animals deserve attention. They need love. I remember I was out at a county fair and I saw these huge pull horses. They call them big Welsh horses, and like Clydesdales, if you ever watched that commercial. And they just are gigantic. And I asked one of the owners, I said, what do you do with these horses? And they said they plow. I said, but what about like all the tractors and that sort of thing? And he said, plow horses are meant to plow. And that's exactly what they were for. And animals are there to show companionship and protection, and you're supposed to show them attention and love and care. And I'd say to people, if you can't give that to an animal, then give it to somebody who can give that. Maybe, you know, find a friend or a neighbor, put an advertisement saying, listen, I'm tapped out, I can't take care of it. But don't neglect your animals, ever. There's great organizations that, if you want an animal, that I would absolutely suggest you reach out to. Animal Control, Humane Society, there's adoptive agencies out there, there's Adopt a Pet, there's other even foster agencies for pets that people can take care of and give to other people. So you have to find a way not to take care of your pet, and you have to find a way not to say that there's a pet out there that has your name on it. So I always say that they're great companions. If you've always considered one, make today the day you do that. So I appreciate this. I want you to make sure you do this yourself. Tell other people. Know that you got to take care of your pets no matter what it is, but especially in the Michigan winter. Always take care of them. Never forget them. I'll see you next time.